Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, there are two batches. So, are you going to repeat this class at 7:20 again?
I think so. That works like that. I'll confirm with Manisha ma'am and I'll tell you. Okay.
No.
Ma'am, so on a day if we cannot join on this 6:30, so can we join it on that the other timing on the same day? Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you repeat whatever you asked?
Yes, ma'am. So for example, if we did not attend the class for the first timing, so can we join on the second timing for the only that day
I think so. Yeah, you can do like that. I will confirm with Manisha ma'am and tell you. Anyway.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Good evening.
Ma'am, I have done the homework.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I'm I had good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Good evening.
I had some doubts in in the about the question paper. I in the paper, in the subjective paper, the last three questions, I felt very hard for them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
can
the
you?
paper was actually hard.
Yes, ma'am. Like that
This
paper.
is like the second part will be somewhat challenging.
Yes, ma'am. I also left only I wrote one question in that electricity and circuits because I only know the first one.
The thing is, but you should not say that because by now you should be you should be good in everything. Like in electricity chapter, you should able to solve every question. Okay, now nothing to worry. Just be in the line and come back.
Ma'am, he's new, right? That's why. Today we have the quiz, right? So after the quiz, we are left with three questions. So after the quiz, can you explain me about the last three questions?
Yeah. What you asked? Last
Yeah,
three questions.
Yeah, ma'am. Last three questions.
Okay, we'll discuss that. Wait.
ma'am. I also have the last three same doubt.
Last three means it's two, second one and third one.
No, ma'am.
And
The
this
B
first
one,
one, first
the
one
B,
B, and second
first
and third
B,
one.
second and third.
B1, second, third. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, how many marks did I get?
No, I have not started the paper correction for your class. I will do it and send today. Okay.
And can we do the quiz now because only there are 5 questions left, so we
Yeah,
can make it.
we can first complete the quiz and then go to class.
Yes.
Before that, we'll start with the B. Okay. What is given in the B is dot for everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If 20, okay, 1 minute. Rohini Naga Srivalli, who is that new student?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Rohini. Introduce yourself to the class.
Ma'am, my name is Rohini. I'm studying in Sharjah School in UAE. I'm in 7th grade.
Good, good. So we are just discussing about the question paper. I think you know the how it works, right? Every week you will have a subjective or objective test, and what we taught in the class.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yeah, so that goes like that. So we are now discussing that question paper. Okay.
Okay.
So you will not understand anything, in fact, but just look at the paper and look at how people answers and look at how I explain. Just try to get it. Okay, don't want to get panic. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And I start. I suggest you to start watching the recordings. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Because as soon as you complete the recording, it will be helpful for you as well as for me. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. A battery supplies a constant current of. We'll copy this maybe and we'll paste in the PPT. Okay, a battery supplies a constant current of 2.5 amperes to a circuit for 3 minutes. Okay, there is a battery, there is a circuit, and the current is I is equal to 2.5 amps. Okay, time is in 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, it is doing. 3 minutes means like 3 into
180 seconds.
Good evening, ma'am.
yeah. Good evening. So it will be 180. Okay, fine. During this time, a parallel branch with a resistance of 6 ohm is added to the circuit. There is a circuit. There is a battery of there is a battery, and you just leave the battery. Just keep like this. There is a circuit, and this circuit is having the from this battery 2.5 amps of current is going on. That is I. Now they are adding a parallel branch with a resistance of, so parallel branch maybe I can add like this. Parallel branch with resistance of 6 ohm, causing the total current to split equally between two branches. Okay. Calculate the total charge delivered by the battery during the 3 minutes. Before it was 2.5 current. Now I am going. The current will be split into two. Maybe we will have one more resistance here. We don't know about this resistance, or we don't want to add. So they didn't talk about any resistance here. Only the new resistance that we added is 6 ohm. Now they're asking the total charge delivered by the battery. That is the total current. Total current. What will be the total current? Before the current was 2.5 when it was series. When it was series. Just you can assume, you can take an assumption like this circuit is before it was series. Okay. Nobody told that. But you can still assume that it was series and I'm adding a parallel branch to it. And we know very well that in parallel connection, the current remains same. Sorry, the current doesn't remain same. You have to add up the current. It like the current from for R1, R2, and R3 is different. We know that. Yeah.
Yes.
So we are adding the current. So already 2.5 ampere is there. That current is passing. Now 6 ohm is there. I want to find the current. So V is equal to IR. I don't know the V. So V is also not known here. So what you should do, first you should find the V. How will find the V? With the help of this, we have to find the V. So we know the time taken. Resistance is also not given in the question. Okay.
I think it's given.
What I did is that I split 2.5, like they said split, right? So 2.5 amperes, and then you get 1.25 and then 1.25. So I found the charge of those from first, and then I added each, and I got
You
yeah.
found charges. But why charges? Okay, they are asking total charge. So it's basically
ma'am.
What are
you doing, ma'am, now?
I is equal to Q by T. Yeah. They're asking the total charge delivered. So I can have the I is equal to Q by T formula. So if you see in that way, I know the current is 2.5 meters. So I know what is the charge before. And for 3 minutes is 180. So what will be the Q? Can anybody tell me?
Ma'am,
180 into 2.5.
Yeah. 180 into 2.5. It will be around 450, I guess. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
I
it's
got
450.
450. Ma'am, I got 450.
That is old charge. Okay. That is the charges. Charges before adding the parallel circuit. Got it? Before adding the parallel circuit, the charges flowing in the circuit was 450. Listen the question carefully. But in the second part of the question, they're adding a parallel branch. They're adding a resistance of ohm 6. In this one, we don't know the current, right? We don't know the current. Current is unknown. How will you find the current? Again, you know the charges. So I is equal to 450. The time still remains the 3 minutes. So there will be no difference in the charge. So there will be no difference in the current then. So I is equal to V equal to IR. So the current still remains the same. And 3 minutes also didn't change. You have to find the total charge.
Ma'am, so the answer is 450 only, right?
Answer is 450. I think
Yes,
so.
ma'am.
Because the
Ma'am,
current
can
will
I
not
got
change.
450, ma'am. I also got 450 balloon. Ma'am, can you explain again?
I will do. Because why the sense the time is also not changing. And the main part you have to notice in this, like we don't have any resistance in the first part.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you explain all
I'm
the
like,
clean?
like if we found like the answer is 450, then what's the value of the 6 ohm? Like why we added 6 ohm?
That 6 ohm does not have any impact because we don't have any other resistance given in the first phase. And we are not asked to find the voltage, no? We are asked to find only the total charge. So we don't really, bother about that.
Yes, ma'am. They only gave that to like kind of confuse us. It's like they only said
Ma'am,
mentioned that to split the current.
Ma'am, so 6 ohm is not even given it's not even added to the question. Like it's not even needed.
Yes, it's just for confusing you. For example, if the question is like this, so 450 will be the final answer. Correct, that one will be correct. 450 coulombs will be the final answer.
Ma'am, but I got 675.
Ma'am, I got 450 only.
No, 450 is the right answer because as I told you, the time doesn't change. It's still the 3 minutes. And also the 6 ohm does not have any impact because there is no other resistance in the first phase of the circuit. The circuit is just normal circuit with the current flowing, that's all. There is no resistance to split up the current. So if you add a parallel circuit also, yeah.
See, like the question is given that it is causing the total current to split equally. So the current is splitting equally. Equilibrium is divided by 2. So if the current is 2.5, so while splitting it will be 1.25.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, correct. The splitting will be by 2. But where is the resistance is done? There is no resistance to split into 2, right? Got it. There is no bulb. There is no resistance. It's just a normal circuit. Only in the second one we are adding the parallel circuit, no? Can you get it? So you're right. Your point is right. The current is split into 2. I agree that in the parallel. But why it should split? What is the need to split? There is only one resistance in the whole circuit.
Ma'am, but a circuit cannot be formed without a resistance, right?
Siddhant, even if you split it, you get the same answer.
Yeah, that is what. See, for example, if the question is like this, There is a battery, there is a resistance already, and then we're adding a parallel resistance. Then this case current will be different because you already have a resistance in the first phase. But our question does not say anything that we have any resistance in the first.
Ma'am, but without a resistance, it will be a short circuit. We need, like, to balance it, we need a resistance, right? Without a resistance, the circuit will be short circuit, right?
It's just a normal circuit. Current from positive terminal to negative terminal just flowing in the circuit. That's all. Nothing more. They're just telling that. No resistance, no bulb. We are not utilizing the current anywhere.
How many of our class got this correct?
I didn't check it. Just now I'm solving with you. Even I don't know. I'm just solving with you. But 450 will be the answer. Why I'm damn sure? Because in the first circuit, no resistance or no bulb, nothing to utilize the current. But in the second phase, we are adding a parallel circuit of 6 ohm. Still, you see one more hint is also there. They're not asking you to find the voltage, or they're not asking you to find the anything else. They're asking you to find the total charge only, right? So in charge formula, you don't have any resistance or voltage, right? See the formula. Yeah.
Also, without the resistance, the current cannot be split equally.
Yeah. That's correct. Only one resistance is there. So current will be flowing in the circuit and also will be flowing in the circuit. So I cannot say divide by 2 because there is no appliances here to utilize the current. Just flowing, that's all. Circuit is just, the current is flowing in the circuit. And also, one more important thing to note down here. They're not asking you to find the voltage or current. They're asking you to find the total charge. What is the formula of charge? I equal to Q by T. Is or you can say Q is equal to I into T. Is Q dependent on voltage? Is Q dependent on voltage anywhere?
No.
Is Q dependent on resistance anywhere?
No.
No. Why I'm saying no? Because the formula of Q is IT. That's all. It's dependent on the current and the time. And you can say, ma'am, V is equal to IR, right? So it will be V by R here. No. Because the current value is given, that is 2.5. So we don't want to talk about that. Got it? Getting it, or it's confusing?
Ma'am, I got it, ma'am, because I got the same answer.
Ma'am, like, can you explain it again on a clean board, because this is like too messy to like get anything.
Siddhant, did you get it? What I'm trying to say?
Ma'am, I am like Muhammad, not Siddhant.
No. I know, Afan, you're talking, but I'm asking to Siddhant also. Siddhant,
Yes,
are you getting what I'm telling?
No, ma'am, I'm not even understanding. Like,
Oh my God. Q is equal to I is equal to Q by T. Okay. So Q is equal to IT. Just simple logic you use here. I know whatever your point you're telling, okay, everything I'm agreeing with you. Simple logic I'm asking you. They're asking us to find the total charge only. But the charge formula does not dependent on voltage and does not dependent on the resistance. So who cares if you have a parallel or series or whatever resistance? Nobody cares because we have the formula, we have the current value, we have the time. Right?
So basically, we should not even add the 6 ohms and split equally to 2 branches, because it's like, because of those 2 sentences only, it's being a confusing statement from like us.
Yes, it's just to confuse you. You can tell like that. This is actually, this question is I equal to Q by T. Only this is a normal charge based question. I equal to Q by T is the only formula that you are using here. But they have added all these to confuse you. There is nowhere you are using V equal to IR formula. Are you using anywhere? You're not using V equal to IR formula anywhere in this question. Listen it carefully. We are using only I equal to Q by T. Only charges. This question is charge question, charge based question. It's not touching the voltage or resistance part itself. But they still gave you this to confuse you.
Ma'am, that 3 ohms is only to confuse.
Yeah, 6 ohm.
Like, because of the 6 ohm, like, I got like like after I got 450 coulombs, like the two Q initial will be when I got 450 coulombs, I just calculated additional charge delivered after the parallel branch because of I didn't understand, it was a confusing thing like split equally. So what I did is I just split the current, that will be 1.25. Now what I did, the additional current, like the additional charge or additional current, I just multiplied it by time. So what I did is I did 1.25 into 180, which will give you 225 coulombs. Now, what in the next process I did is I found the total charge. So for finding the total charge, I think in the slide it was there that for finding total charge will be Q total will be Q initial plus Q additional. So I
No,
did
no, 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 no.
450
You
plus
had made into a lot of complex. This is actually very simple question, but they have given these lines to confuse you. That's all. You have to think it. Two things. As I told you, there is a simple circuit here. No resistance, no bulb, and another parallel resistance you're adding. No change will be there. Will be no net change in the circuit. And moreover, they are talking about charges, not about current. So charges are nothing but electrons. Current is Q by T per time, how much it is flowing. So current is something complex, but charge is something not complex. So they're asking only charge here. They're not talking about current itself. So basically, if they are talking only about charge, charge does not depend on resistance or voltage. So how much our resistance you add, whatever voltage you add, charge don't care because Q depend only on I and T. And I is already given in the question, that is 2.5. So no issues. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
like I didn't know that it was a confusion, ma'am. Like whatever, like the question, whatever, it's not about the finding about the answer. Like it's about how you understand the question. Like what's given the question, you have to find according to that. That's what I did. Like I didn't know that it was for confusion and all. So I didn't know that.
It's okay. It comes with like you have to understand each and every word of the question and try solving. It's fine.
Ma'am, so shall we go with the quiz now?
I'm like like can we do the next two questions?
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you hear it? Can you hear me?
Ma'am, like you are in mute.
Hello. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Tell me now.
Can we go to the next question? Like
Yeah, this
next.
question is clear. Sorry, for Afan, it is not clear. I'll explain.
Okay.
So, Afan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, there is a battery. Listen carefully. There is a battery supply a constant current of 2.5 ampere to a circuit for 3 minutes. You have a circuit.
Yes.
Only circuit. That circuit does not have any resistance. That does not have any bulb or that does not have any appliances. Only a battery is there. With the help of this battery, it is supplying the current of 2.5 ampere. So current will be I equal to 2.5.
I equals to
3 minutes. Time is also given 3 minutes. 3 minutes means you have to convert into seconds. So 180. Okay, 180 seconds. Okay. Now, during this time, a parallel branch with a resistance of 6 ohm is added to the circuit. Now I'm adding a parallel branch. This parallel branch is having 6 ohms, causing the total current to split equally between the two branches. Listen this line, causing the total current to split equally to the two branches. Yes, current is getting split equally to the two branches. I'm not neglecting that. So before it was only for this circuit, current was there. And now the current is split into two. For example, I'm telling the total charge may be 400. Okay. You know what is current? Flow of charges is current, right? So number of charges is 400. Current split equally means by 2 means 200 for one part and 200 for another part. Am I right?
Yes.
But now we are not worried about current. We are worried only about the charge. Why we are only
Ma'am,
worried?
can you repeat about the charge part?
Okay, I'm telling you. For example, for example only I'm telling, this is nowhere related to the question. Okay, for example, you have 400 Q, that is 400 electrons or 400 charges are there, like free charges. You know, flow of charges are only nothing but current, right?
Yes.
So we have, for example, I'm telling 400 is there. According to this sentence, causing the total current to split equally between two branches. So two branches means here only you have the branch. This is branch 1, this is branch 2. Okay. So if it is a current, it will split equally into two branches. So if I'm talking about I, it will be 400 by 2. It will give 200 for this and it will give 200 for this. Just for example, I'm telling you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
But now we are not worried about the current. Why we are not worried about the current? Because we are not asked to find the current split. We are asked to find the total charge delivered. Okay.
Okay.
Total charge delivered by the battery during the 3 minutes. Charge is not going to change, am I right? Current will be splitting for one circuit to another circuit. I'm agreeing that. But no difference in the charge. Why I'm telling, if you add if you add one more parallel also, and 3 minutes, if the time remains same, 3 minutes, no change will be there for the number of charges, because Q is equal to I into T. Formula is Q is directly dependent on I and T. Current is not dependent on the resistance or anything else. It is, you can say it is dependent. If I replace the V is equal to IR and I is equal to V by R, you can say still it is dependent. But here you should not think in that way. Why you should not think in that way? Because current is directly given to you. Got it?
Ma'am, can you explain the last part again?
I'm telling you. So I just want to know one thing. Did you understand that why it is not dependent?
Yeah.
Why it is not dependent? Because as per the formula, Q is equal to I by I into T, right?
Yeah.
I into T. Am I right? So Q
Yes.
is directly dependent on current and time. It is nowhere dependent on voltage or resistance. Okay?
Okay.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, I got it. Is the answer like 450?
So 450 will be the answer.
Thank you, ma'am.
There will be no difference in charge. There will be difference in current. I accept that.
Current will be
in
different,
terms of
but
current.
not in charge.
Yeah, exactly. Because charge is
Ma'am.
not dependent on resistance or voltage.
Ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Chanakya?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm like, okay, I got the answer. Like, my doubt is cleared. But just you are saying that this is for just for confusing you.
Yeah.
Just can you explain me like what if this was not for confusion? Like, with the whole process of the question, can you explain me like I know the answer is 450, but like by adding, like by doing the process, like by splitting into half, then all the by using the like by giving the use of the 6 ohms and all, like the whole question should answer. Like, can you explain me in that way?
You're asking like then why it is given to confuse you?
Ma'am, for one
Yeah,
question, ma'am, for one question we took half an hour, ma'am. There's just 10
Yeah.
minutes left.
Yes, actually. But everyone should understand, right? That's very important.
Okay, ma'am.
Everybody got it? Advika?
Yes, ma'am.
Soumya?
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody got it? This question
Yes,
is very
ma'am.
simple actually. This is a very simple question. Did you understand? The complex, this will take hardly 2 minutes.
Yes,
and 1 minute to solve, right? Only 1 minute to solve. But if you mislead anywhere, full will be wrong. Oh, everything will be wrong. If you get misleaded in this line, everything will be going. That's all. So this is how your competitive exams will be there. Your question paper will be consisting of these kind of questions only. Your JEE paper, your Olympiad papers, whatever, KVPY, whatever competitive exams you go, your question paper will have these kind of questions only. It will be very simple. If you see the solution within 1 minute, you can solve, but question will be very, very confusing. Be very careful. That's why I have set the question paper like this time. Even I am solving with you. Even I have not solved it. Just questions I saw, the questions was good, so I gave. That's all. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we start the quiz and complete it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Like
Yeah.
after the, like we have more 3 questions. So after that, I'm pretty
Ma'am,
sure we'll have
four.
time. Three,
Four or five
three,
questions.
After
three.
that, more we have time more.
So we'll have time more. So in that, like without wasting any time in that day, can we discuss the rest
Last
2 questions?
questions. Last two. Yes, ma'am.
Now, shall we discuss the 3 questions or we'll go for the quiz?
Ma'am, we'll go for the quiz.
For everyone?
I'm like I thought like first we'll do the explanation because is not even important like in that case, but understanding the question and how to answer is important in this case.
Okay, ma'am. Then we'll go with the questions also. No
Okay.
issues.
Ma'am, when will our recording come?
Recording, Afan, is Afan talking now?
No, Hamza.
Ma'am, it's Hamza. Okay. When will the recording come? I think within 2 days, maybe you'll get it. Yeah, this question, I think the same charge wala question. Wire carries a current of 5 ampere. So current is given 5 ampere. Total minutes is, time is 30 minutes and how many seconds?
30 minutes. Ma'am,
1,000
is it 1,800 seconds?
1,800, sir.
Yes, everybody understanding in the class?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Charvik? Gilda?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Understanding, Gilda?
Yes.
Soumya? Soumya? Fine. Okay, Ashwant?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. During this period, the current is gradually increased at the rate of 0.1 ampere per minute. So, listen very carefully this area. You have to read it twice. The current is gradually increased at a rate of 0.1 ampere per minute. So, for 1 minute, they are increasing the current to 0.1 ampere. For example, initially T0, the current was 5. T1, after 1 minute, what will be the current? Can anybody tell me?
After 1 minute, like the
5.1
current.
amperes.
5.1 amperes. Exactly.
Yes.
T2 will be after 2 minutes, it will be
10.2 amperes.
5.2 amperes.
5.2 amperes. It's not 10. 5.1 plus 0.1. So it will be 5.2. Yeah.
5.2. Yes, ma'am.
So this is the
Yes, ma'am.
strategy, how it is going on. This one. And
like
then,
can you explain from the starting?
okay, the wire carries a current of 5 ampere. Normally, they are telling a wire is there. It is having the current, it is carrying the current of 5 ampere. Okay. Total for a total 30 minutes. 30 minutes means 1,800 seconds. It is the wire is active, and in the 1,800 seconds, 5 amperes of current is the wire is carrying on. Okay. During this period, now what they are doing, they are wishing to increase the amperes. So for 1 minute, they are increasing 0.1 ampere from that time. So T0, initially time, T0 means time at the 0. T0, it was 5 ampere, current is 5 amperes. T1, after 1 minute, it will be 5.1 ampere because they are telling the rate of increase is 0.1 ampere per minute. Per minute, you have to note that. In T2, I mean the second minute, it will be 5.2 ampere. Am I right? So like that, it goes on.
Ma'am, so it's like 5 plus 0.1 into 30.
What are you asking? You're telling about the solution.
Yes, ma'am. I'm asking if it's like since it's per minute 0.1. So is it 5 plus 0.1 into 30?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I did it as like first time multiplied 0.1 into 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
I
so
added it with and I added the answer with 5 amperes.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Same.
So is it like that?
I don't know. Wait a minute. This actually this can be solved using integration, no?
And what does it mean?
You can solve this only with the help of integration.
And what's that?
It's actually higher mathematics level.
Ma'am,
How
but
can
ma'am, I got the answer as 5,400 coulombs.
Ma'am,
the
I got
charge is
5,400 ma'am. Answer.
you're
Okay.
getting all got 5,400?
Yes, ma'am, 5,400.
Think so, but like I need to check once again.
I didn't got 5,400.
See,
Like I got 11,700.
okay. Wait a minute, we'll complete the question. Calculate the total charge that flows through the wire over 30 minutes. So it will be like on T30, what will be the time, right? We should know at T30 what will be the ampere.
Ma'am,
So
it will be like
for that,
decrease 0.30 amperes.
We should find the charge. Means Q.
yeah,
Not
we
the
need
current. The charge.
Q is equal to I and T.
Yeah.
So for that, we need to find I also and T also. We know T is 30 and we don't know the Q and we don't know the I also, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
wait a minute, let's revisit. I equal to 5 amperes initial current. So after 30 minutes, it is like I final. Let me keep it as I final. So I final after 30 minutes, it will be, I can keep, you have equation like initial I0 plus initial value you have to add. And you know the rate of change of current is 0.1 meter per minute, right? Per minute. So you know it is for 30 minutes. So it's simple multiplication. Are you guys understanding it? Wait a minute, I'll rewrite.
So
See, I
simply
can form an equation here, right? I can form an equation. No need to go to integration itself. You can solve it.
Ma'am, the equation is 5 plus 0.1 into 30.
Yeah, why that equation is coming? I final. I need to find the I final with the help of an I initial. Initially, I know it's 5. Okay. The rate of change of current per minute is 0.1. So it is per minute 0.1 means for 30 minutes, how much rate will be there? 0.1 into 1. Sorry, 0.1 into 30. Am I right?
It will be 0.30.
Yeah. So how much it will come? I think around.
It will be 3.
3.
So it is initially current is 5. And now after.
Plus
So
3.
how I am getting this? Are you guys understanding?
Yeah, ma'am.
Why
Yes, ma'am.
equation means because we know rate of change of current is 0.1 ampere per minute. Okay, but I know after 30 minutes I want to find. So after 30 minutes means 30 into 0.1 I can do directly. So it will be 8. I final will be 8. Now I know
8 into 1,800.
Yes, ma'am. 8 into 1,800.
you can't do like that, no? You know only I final. They are asking about the
I
charge,
got
right?
900
Charge.
seconds.
Ma'am, so we need to find the charge. So Q is equals to I into T. So the total current is 8 amps, and the time is given as like 1,800 seconds.
No. You can't do like that because one more problem is here. What is the problem? Because what I am finding here. Did you guys understand? I am finding the current at the 30th minute. But we don't want at the 30th minute. Over 30 minutes. Average of 30 minutes. Got it?
And so
Read the question again. Read the question again.
Current.
See, I'm talking about the current only. Because why I am talking about the current and charge? Because they are directly proportional. So if it is a charge also, current also, for both I need to apply the same logic. Yes? Listen here, they are not asking the flow through the wire at the 30th minute. They are asking over the 30 minutes. It means average current they are asking, no? Correct.
Ma'am, like it can be like 8 as 10. Can we make 8 as 10?
Okay.
Ma'am, how much did I get in the exam?
I have not corrected it, Hamza. I will correct.
Ma'am.
People, yeah. So this one will be current at the 30th minute, children. This will not be average current. No, I want to find the average current now. How can I find the average current? So it is I initial plus I final by 2. If I do like that, can I get the average current over 30 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
5 plus 8 by 2. If I do, I'll get average of around 6.5. See, don't see. Did I confuse you more?
Ma'am, I think the average.
Ma'am, it would be 7 oral.
We'll take 6.5 only. What is the answer? It will be coming.
I think yeah, 6.5.
Ma'am, I did not understand how you get the average.
Yes, ma'am. Me too.
Average of any two children. What is the average of, see, for example, what is the average of any two?
So sum of
observations by number of observations.
Number of observation. No, I have only 2 observation here. I don't want to go for all the 30 because this equation has given me the 8th one. Sorry, 30th one. I know the 5th one. I'm just adding the first and the last, and I'm taking the average. I don't want to add everything fully.
Okay, ma'am.
Why I don't want to add? Because I'm rate of increasing the current is like I'm increasing the current. That doesn't mean like
Instead of addition, if it is maths, we should do multiplication, right?
what?
Here, why are you doing addition? Because if it is maths, we should do multiplication.
I'm not getting him. What he's saying?
I also did not get it.
See, I'm taking the average of the T0 and initial and the final. Initial current and final current.
Ma'am, so it's kind of average mean. Kind of.
Mean. Yeah, average mean, kind of average mean. I need the initial and the final and by 2. Total observations I got here is I have the initial one and final one. I don't want to go to all these things because initially it was 5 and finally it was 8. I only concentrate in that. It is over 30 minutes. So I don't want to add all the observations. Just I can add the first and last. That does not, that won't be wrong. But here 5 plus 8 by 2. What will be the answer? I think 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 by 2 will come around 6.5.
Yes, ma'am, 6.5.
I average, I mean, through the wire over 30 minutes will be 6.5 actually. The current will be 6.5 ampere. It won't be 8. Okay? 8 is at the 30th minute, it is 8. And final 30th minute, it is 8. And first it was 5. But over means I need to find the average. So this over word impacts a lot. So over means average. So add the 5 and 8 and I'll get some answer like 6.5. And now I got the answer as I. So we know normal. What is now we need to calculate the total charge. What is the formula of charge? I into T. I know the time is 30 minutes. What is the 30 minutes? 1800 seconds into average current is 6.5. If you multiply, I think you will get around. I'll calculate
11,700.
700.
6.5 into, wait, I'm calculating 1,800. It's coming around, 11,700. This will be the answer. I hope so.
Ma'am, you can check.
This is the answer. Got it? The process, whole process.
Ma'am, like, why did you do like 5 plus 8 by 2?
Because whatever we have found till now, that is IF, it is 8 ampere is the 30th minute. At 30th minute, the current is 8. Okay. But they are not asking at the 30th minute. For example, if instead of over, if through the wire at 30th minute, if the question is like that, this will be the answer. 8 will be the answer. But they are not asking at, they are asking over. Over means average of first and last. From first and last, average current, how much current is flowing in the circuit, average in 30 minutes. So I'm adding the first current, first observation, last observation by 2.
Why is it adding in 30 minutes?
Because 30 minutes is given in the question. Time is already given in the question. We don't want to bother about that.
Hello.
Got it?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late.
Okay, Sudarshan. So everybody got it, children?
Ma'am, but in the end, we still didn't
Yes,
find
ma'am.
the charge. They said find the charge. You were saying current, average current. They're saying charge.
We found the charge, right? Charge is equal to 6.5 into 1800. Why I am finding average current? Because Q is directly proportional to I, no?
Oh, okay.
Q is directly proportional to I and T. So I have to concentrate on I also. Before question, I don't concentrate about resistance because Q is not directly proportional to resistance. There is no way resistance. But in this question, I want to concentrate on I because Q is proportional to I. Q is dependent on I. Yeah. The last question, Q is not dependent on R. So I ignored the 6 ohm because Q is not dependent on R. But in this question, Q is dependent on I. So I need to concentrate on I. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We will see in the next class the remaining question. It's already because we have batch 2 also. I need to talk to Manisha ma'am regarding that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.